It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Mustangs will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. So they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds me.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And here's the handoff. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Handoff in a single back formation. Has the 1st down and more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
He shrinks the tackle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Takes off in a bootleg. Looks left and finds his target there. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after.
He's in the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Williams. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some
clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play, go try to win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Over the middle, it's Barnes. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Mustangs look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Defense is coming after him. Took contact on the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
That could decide this game. 4th and long from the 46. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down at 10. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Tucker. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. This is the 6th play on the drive. Oh, here comes the reverse. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powering through. Crosses the 35. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. First down, it's play action. Looking deep on the scramble. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Heading left after the handoff. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Trying to run it. It's Brown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, everything was going so well for these guys on this drive, and all of a sudden it feels like they've hit a big wall here. Big-time sack there on second down, and now bring up third and long. Let's see what kind of play call this coordinator comes up with.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for some space. It's Brown. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Number 13 sets to kick this one away.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upline. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team.
First and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Quick juke to get free. They drag him down after a big gain. Move all the way to the 38. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Shotgun, empty backfield on second and inches. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Tucker. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Knowles. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll hand it off. Will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Andrews. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, SMU. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down. We're going to throw the football. Fires it to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He finds some space.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's caught wide open with room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Leaning on the run game here late. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Ball handed off. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Second down play coming up. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year. Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.